Welcome to Gouache with Anne. Today I'm painting in Montreal. I'm in Montreal's Botanical Gardens. It's one of the largest in North America. After looking around and seeing all the beautiful spots that I could do a painting of, I decided to do a painting of this little bridge, which is a lovely little feature. It's surrounded by flowers and it has a nice reflection into the water. So looking at my reference photo, some of the thoughts I have about how I start this painting is I'll block in the background with a little bit of a darker, a few different shades of the green. I'll block in the foreground with not necessarily the colors, but just the areas and especially where the water is. When I'm doing my paintings in gouache, I like to put down what I would call base colors. It's not going to be the darkest of that color, it's not going to be the lightest, it's going to be kind of a medium tone in value. And over that, I will build up whatever color, whatever the subject matter is on top of that. Painting works really well if you have contrast. In this painting, I've got the contrast between the bridge, which is my architectural detail and the focus point, and the trees in the background and the flowers, which are going to be painted in a more abstract way. Other ways to have contrast are in light and dark, in colors, between warm and cool, and between shapes, big and small. So they're all important things to include in a painting. One of the reasons I like to do different sections of a painting at the same time is, one, I get to look at it and kind of reflect on what I've just done, and then I can change it afterwards and go back to it. And two, it keeps me interested in the painting because I'm not just focusing on one section. If I think, okay, I think I've done enough with the trees, I'm not sure what next to do, I'll move on to the flowers, and then I'll move on to the rocks, and so on. Although I'm using the reference picture, I'm not really copying it, if you notice. I am just copying the idea of it, so I'm not trying to be accurate in getting the tree in the background to look exactly like the tree in the photo. What I'm trying to do is to have a feeling of that tree. When I start doing the details in the foliage. I still don't do every single strand of grass or every little detail in the flowers. What I try and do is get a sense of it. So I'll do a few little marks to show that it's grass, or I'll do a couple of leaves so you can just see that, oh, these are leaves. When I'm painting water, I like to get lots of different shades if I can. It really makes a lot of sense because, of course, the water is reflecting. So it's reflecting in this particular painting, it's reflecting all the trees that are around it. The flowers that I'm painting in this scene are quite far away, so I can't see the details. It's important that I don't paint the details. And what I try to aim for is a nice contrast of light and dark, so that you can tell that they're flowers, but you can't tell exactly what the shapes are. For some of these flowers, I've got the base color down, and all I need to do is add a little bit more contrast with either a brighter color or a lighter color, or even some darks to make the areas pop. When I was planning this painting, I really liked the blue fir tree in the background. So what I decided was that I would add more detail to it to make it stand out a bit. I decide to tone down the bridge, but leave the ramp that goes over completely white. So that part is leading your eye to the other side of the painting. And the way I like to finish a painting off is by adding some white highlights. And here's the finished painting. I hope you enjoyed watching me paint this. I really enjoyed painting it. It was it's lovely to paint flowers. Can't really go wrong. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below if you don't want to miss out on any new videos. Comment if you have any questions and I'd be happy to answer them. Like the video and keep watching either the next video on the left or playlist on the right. See you next time.